you know, losing sucks, and it's especially hard to like cope with a loss when it's something that you really wanted to win at. Whether it's maybe asking that girl out, or a sports game, or maybe a test or a midterm, things like that. When you get the results that you really didn't want, you feel like you're sore loser. And you know what? Like throughout my life, I learned that taking L's really turn into W's because there's a saying that two L's make a W. And I feel like that, people should take losses in their life. And I'm not trying to be a hater or anything. I'm not trying to like prey on your downfall, but I feel like losing is really the pillar of success. Like think about these L's being the bricks. You're stacking the bricks on top of each other, and with enough bricks, you build a beautiful house. That's how I feel losses at. You know, and the most important thing is to understand like what do you do with the losses that you receive. You have Group A, people who just cry, sob, let these losses pile over and let these losses take over their lives and change them who they are. Or you have, Group B, who is not happy about the loss, but they take that loss as motivation. They take that loss as a learning moment. They take that loss as a way to improve themselves. You know, these losses, they turn into bricks, and these bricks turn into the beautiful house, also known as a win in their eyes. An example I can give in my daily life is basketball. I love basketball. I love hooping. Like it's my life. It keeps me going. It keeps me relaxed. And I lost many basketball games. Sometimes it's due to me. Sometimes it's due to the other team being good, and maybe sometimes it's just not our day. And it's okay to lose. And, in the past, I used to just be upset with these losses. I should just blame myself. I would just blame my teammates. I would just blame the other team for being better than us. I would do these things. But lately, not even in basketball, but in life with exams, being a university student, I learned that like you gotta understand how to recover from these losses. Like for example, I lost my basketball game today. The first thing I thought of is, what, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna work better, I'm gonna get stronger, I'm gonna make those shots that I missed, things like that. And sometimes these losses is really a blessing in disguise because as humans we have this expectation that we want to gain something from something that we attempted, and when we do not get something, like when we do not get that result that we expected, it automatically turned into a loss. But sometimes you need to really go deep within these losses and understand the true W, the true win that you gain from it. Right? Let's go back to the basketball example. Even though we have lost the game, the win that we've understood is that, oh, we need to get better, we need to change, because it's better to lose now than later. Because if we lose later, we realize our mistakes later. Since we realize our mistakes right now, we have more time to improve, right? It's sort of like you lose today, it's better than losing tomorrow. Because if you lose today, you have one extra day to improve yourself and recover from that loss. Rather than if you lose tomorrow, you lost a day to recover, and one day is a lot. I hate losing, and I hate losing more than I love winning, and that says a lot. And I like to be a winner, but sometimes, man, you just gotta accept what the losses that life throws at you. Because just like a baseball player, if someone throws a curveball at you, you just gotta hit the home run, right? But I really want to turn all my losses into wins. I want to turn my pain into power. I want to do things like that all 2026. And it's going to take time, it's going to take effort, but the main thing is to understand that losses turn into W's, and all of your losses are truly wins. You just got to look for the wins within the losses. Peace and love, everyone.